Good evening. Welcome, everyone, to our 8th grade orchestra side-by-side concert with the high school chamber strings. This is a very unique concert. The 8th grade orchestra is the only middle school ensemble performing tonight. So this is really neat because pretty soon these 8th graders are going to be scheduling their high school classes, and we like to try to give them a high school experience, something very like high school, so that when they're here next year, they're a little bit more comfortable and they get to meet some of the high school students. Many of these students, of course, actually all of them at this point, were in 8th grade orchestra at some point, not too long ago. How many freshmen do we have in chamber strings? Stand up. They were just in 8th grade orchestra last year. Very nice. This is really awesome. Give them a little round of applause. That's quite an accomplishment because in 8th grade, towards the spring, April-ish, the excerpts will come out for symphony auditions. You audition for Mr. Hire, and it's not just the 8th grade who auditions for symphony, it's any current freshman, sophomore, or junior, and eventually the list comes out, and once you make it into symphony, there's a seating audition in the fall, and if you rate high up top in your section, then you are also placed in chamber strings. So the fact that we have that many freshmen who also auditioned and seated so well that they're in chamber strings as a freshman is quite a testimony to their hard work. And so very much appreciated to see you again and all of your hard work. So this is where all the chamber strings kids stand up. We have all the high schoolers sitting among all of the 8th graders. So they're there. It's so good to see you. Yep, awesome, have a seat. So we came back to school on January 6th, and then we've had some snow days or cold days or whatever days, and we've already had a concert here on February 4th. So we have been busy preparing. We have a few good pieces for you tonight that I think you'll enjoy. And then when 8th grade is done with their pieces, we're going to sit down in front, and then Mr. Hire is going to talk to you for a little bit, and the chamber strings are going to perform for you tonight. So let me welcome to the podium our concert master, Gillis, for the evening, followed by Miss Bravo for the Brandenburg.
Hello, my name is Christina, and I play the viola. Northern Lights by Alan Lee Silva is a beautiful work depicting the Aurora Borealis. The opening piano notes and E minor melody in the violins depict a crisp winter night. As the melody develops and phrases pass from one section to another, so do the colors and movements of the Northern Lights in the evening sky. Please enjoy our first piece, Northern Lights. Second.
Good evening and welcome to our annual side-by-side concert, which is an amazing opportunity for our students to mingle with high school musicians, some of whom are 1 year removed from middle school in our 8th grade orchestra. This week, I know scheduling has commenced at the middle school. It's kind of interesting because for the first time in my career here, the middle school is actually a little bit ahead of the high school on scheduling. And I spoke with all the students last Monday, talked to them about the orchestra program, what we do, how it's different than middle school program, answered any questions they might have. And I'm also going to go back, take some student leaders to go talk as well. But the students that are on the stage from the high school chamber strings, the high school chamber strings is our auditioned string orchestra. All of those students are in the symphony orchestra as well. So they audition for symphony, They go into the symphony, then at the beginning of the year, we do seating auditions, and the top seated string players of each of those sections go into the high school chamber strings. And all of these students were in this concert at one time, whether they, even when they were in the 8th grade. So it's a pleasure tonight to work with these awesome students and our amazing middle school staff and all of the hard work that they've done. This is one of my favorite pieces that we're going to play next, and we're going to have a student tell you a little bit about it.
Hello, my name is Charlie and I play the cello. Dance of the Tumblers is from Rimsky-Korsakov's opera, The Snow Maiden. Snow Maiden is the daughter of the goddess of spring and the god of winter. She has a heart made of ice which will melt if she falls in love. However, if her heart melts, she will die. Snow Maiden wants to go live among humans in a nearby village, but her parents don't want her to go. The village has experienced endless winter, and the ruler of the village knows the sun god will not allow summer to arrive as long as the Snow Maiden is alive. Her parents, knowing that she had never loved anyone, allow her to spend time in the village. The ruler of the village decides to offer a substantial reward to the man who can get her to fall in love with him. Dance of the Tumblers is from the scene in the opera where the village people are celebrating what they hope will be at the end to years of winter. A young man does catch the Snow Maiden's eye, but she sees him flirting with other girls, so her heart remains hard and cold. A second young man is attracted to her, but he's engaged to marry someone else. However, he does not love the girl he's arranged to marry. He calls off the wedding and tries to win the Snow Maiden's heart. Eventually, she falls in love with him. She professes her love in front of the village. Her heart melts, and the rest of her melts into the lake, and she dies. The young man is so brokenhearted that he throws himself in the water and drowns. Well, this is an opera. You didn't expect a happy ending, did you? Please enjoy the one happy scene from this opera, Dance of the Tumblers from The Snow Maiden.
All right, this is the Strongsville High School Chamber Strings. We are missing a few members tonight. We do have an illness moving through the high school orchestras. But without further ado, I'll introduce the group. So parents, I was telling the students that we have the default orchestra for all ninth graders is the ninth grade freshman orchestra. It is a group of all ninth grade students combined into one orchestra, not two sections like they currently have. And it meets at the end of the day during eighth period. It's a great group, and we work on a lot of skill development, and we grow and get them ready for the next level, which is our string orchestra, grades 10 through 12, the symphony orchestra, which is an audition-only honors orchestra, and as a subset of the symphony, this group right here. Some students may choose to audition for the symphony orchestra. That is the big, full orchestra that consists of woodwind, brass, percussion. So if you ever heard the Cleveland Orchestra Youth Orchestra or the Cleveland Orchestra play, that is a fully instrumented, what we call a full orchestra, and that's what we have here at Strongsville High School, which is totally awesome and amazing. That is an audition-only group. There are students who make that group as freshmen. Then there are students who audition their sophomore year, junior year, and go in later. That group consists of grades 9 through 12. Auditions will take place later this spring. Students would prepare excerpts that I give them to learn and prepare, and then they would perform their excerpts. And of course, we do a rubric, and then after we determine who's going to be into next year's symphony, I give a list of guidance. They take care of the schedule. But in the meantime, the only orchestra they can schedule is the ninth grade freshman orchestra. It's the only one open currently as scheduling commences here. So after symphony orchestra starts in August, we have seating auditions. And the seating auditions determine who qualifies for our chamber strings group. This group meets after school 1 to 2 days a week. Usually it's once a week, except for their contest season, which it is right now. We are getting ready for state contest, which actually we host right here at Strongsville High School. It's going to take place in 3 weeks on February 28th. We're going to perform for you a couple of our selections that we will be performing in 3 weeks in front of adjudicators. So a couple of awesome pieces. I'll have student readers tell you about it, and you'll enjoy this performance. The first piece is 2 movements. So we will stop, and then the kids will change. They'll turn the pages, and we'll start again. So you'll hear 2 distinct movements of this first piece, and I think Samu's going to tell you about it.
Hello, my name is Samu, and I play the violin. British composer John Rutter was born in 1945 and is one of the most recognized and distinguished active composers. While he is best known for his vocal and choral music, he has composed several pieces for orchestra, including his Suite for Strings, which is a collection of several pieces of 4 English folk songs. We will be performing the first movement entitled A Roving and the third movement entitled O Wally Wally. The first movement is essentially a shortened theme and variations on the popular folk song, A Roving. As the main theme passes throughout the ensemble, variations in rhythm and tonality will create new styles of the main theme. Third movement, O Wally Wally, is a lyrical ballad that will feature 2 soloists, Christina Ong on the viola and Alvanish Polakonda on the violin, who will play a beautiful duet against the rich harmonies of the other sections. Thank you.
So our final selection, Lauren will tell you a little bit about it. But I just want to say we have an amazing orchestra program here at Strongsville High School that we are really proud of. All of our orchestras sound amazing. The students do a great job. In about 2 months, we're leaving for Disney, where these students will be performing at Walt Disney World during our spring break. We're looking forward to that. And, of course, EYS concert right after we get back from Disney in April, which all of the students in the program are going to be involved. If you have any questions, please email me. Please look at the information I sent home with students, but I'll also be sending out an email with some information on scheduling and to answer any questions you might have through that email. But feel free to email if you have any questions at all about anything. Our students in the orchestra program represent the entire Strongsville High School population. We have all the academic students, of course, honors AP students. I just saw the top 5% for the graduating class of 2025, and I'm proud to say many of them are in our orchestra program. We have student athletes of every single sport that we offer here. We have students in every activity that we offer here. And, of course, we have students who are also heavily involved in our music department, which is really awesome. Our students can be in more than one group. Our students, a lot of our students, are not only in orchestra, they're also in choir, they're also in band, they're also in our theater and drama department. And, of course, student artists, a lot of our students are taking a lot of our awesome art classes that we have over in the art department. So students can do it all, which is really cool about Strongsville High School, and you won't find that at a lot of schools. So without further ado, I'll introduce, Lauren will tell you about our last piece.
Hello, my name is Lauren and I play the violin. Waltz of the Wicked by Kurt Mosher conjures images of dancing witches, warlocks, and other characters. It is composed in a canonic manner in which every voice has interesting melodic passages. The middle section features a melody performed by sliding into notes, a technique known as glissando. Enjoy Waltz of the Wicked.
Thank you very much for being here. Great job, 8th graders. I'll be seeing you again soon. Bravo. Nice job, guys. Make sure you get all your stuff.